Good morning, everyone. Happy Monday. Happy first of the new lunar year, as according to the lunar calendar. The second half of the year are the female months, the manifestation months. This weekend we celebrated Rosh Hashanah. Rosh Hashanah is always the new moon. It always falls on the new moon of Libra, of Tishrei. And I wanted to talk a little bit about that. I wanted to talk about new beginnings and what it means. And there's a card in the tarot deck, and the card is called the Fool, and it's one of the first cards in the deck. And I woke up this morning again. I was like, I need to do a live today. It's been a while, and what am I going to talk about? And what I heard, or what I saw rather, was the Fool card from the tarot. And the Fool represents new beginnings. It represents new beginnings. It represents that part of us that is, having faith in the future, just going for whatever it is, improvisation, believing in the universe, not knowing what to expect, but doing it anyway and going for it. The Fool shows up and he's standing on the edge of a cliff, and at the edge of a cliff he has a sack with him, and he looks like almost like a homeless person that is just taking off. And this sense of freedom, this sense of wonder and curiosity and surprise, and this is what we want to imagine. This is where we want to imagine where we are. We want to imagine that we are standing on the edge of absolutely a completely new beginning, completely new beginning, that anything and everything is possible. Not only everything that we want, but everything that we crave. For me, I'm really craving to learn something new. Right? I love learning. I love learning things that interest me. And I'm really craving learning something new right now. So I have a new beginning today. I'm returning back to the city for a few weeks. And that also comes with a lot of trepidation this time. That for me is a new beginning. Going back to the city has always represented like, coming home. And I always hear that Alicia Keys song, right? New York, concrete jungle where dreams are made of. And it's interesting because this return home for me doesn't ring with that call right now. So it tells me that there's definitely a different energy or a different reality. Maybe I've changed, and once we change, that which we see also changes, right? But the city is different. And so I'm going back. That's kind of a newish beginning. I haven't really been home back to the city in several months for any extended period of time. So I am looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to reconnecting with my home. But it definitely comes with a little bit of sadness or letting go, right? Letting go of this incredible life that I've had the opportunity to live for the last several months with people that I love so dearly. It comes with I was just speaking to my dear Bernice, who I've been living with, and we were talking about feeling bluesy, right? It's this sense that, fall is in the air, and the seasons are changing. And it begs us to ask ourselves, how have we changed? How have things changed for us in our life? So even though I'm transitioning out of the summer, I'm transitioning into the fall. So we have all these new beginnings to look forward to, right? Even when we might not know if they're what we can look forward to. I know I'm coming back here. I know that I will be traveling again. I know that I will be doing amazing things again, but doing them in a different way and doing them in a different light. So I am really excited about the new experience, right? The new experience of what I'm going to look for and see once that happens, once I am there, once I am in that environment. Um, and so new beginnings, new opportunities, I want to talk about the fear that's related to new beginnings because that feels so incredibly real, right? So many of us set out with this um, desire. Oh, I want things to be new. I want things to be new. It may be a new relationship, or it may be a new home, a place where you're living. It may be a new job. We set out and we create that we want to do. We want these new things, and then all of a sudden, it's like, you're on, and we don't know exactly what to do. We don't know exactly what that means. We don't. All of a sudden, we stand out there. We begin that new chapter, and we're like, this is not what I thought it was. I would rather go back, or I would rather experience that. And thank you, Irina. Thank you. Yes, I know exactly. We're always supported by, God willing, we have the support of those that we love on the journey to actually help us along, and say, you know what, you got this, kid. It's going to be great. You're going to be great. And that's what I want to really focus today's meditation on, really feeling that you have the love and support of the universe that you need to go after and see fulfilled all of those things that you have, you're looking forward to, that you've been asking for. We're in this interesting time in which everything that happens to us feels like it's magnified. And so it's an effect. It's an effect essentially of the moon and the placement of the moon and where it is at right now in this week. And so things are going to feel a little intense this week. They're going to feel a little dramatic, right? And as they do, towards the end of the week, we're going to have a bit more of a momentum, a bit more of a drive, a go. A bit more of the, okay, now we're off and running. So for the first couple of days, let's just let's be kind to ourselves. Let's be kind to ourselves in these transitions. Let's be kind to ourselves. We don't have to hit the ground running. We really don't. We can ease into this new chapter, ease into this new week, ease into the second half of the year, and really enjoy that process. Be kind. I can't stress enough. Be kind to yourself. There's enough time. There's enough everything. There's absolutely enough everything for you to feel supported and for you to know that you can do what you need to do. Okay? So the one thing we do want to be careful about is being foolish, right? Being foolish. With that new energy of excitement and that new energy of stepping out there, there does come the risk. There does come the risk that if we act, I'm going to say, inappropriately, if we aren't intentional and thoughtful about those actions, we're going to fierce. We're going to fierce. We're going to face chaos. Right? We're going to face folly, a lack of direction. We can head out and say, oh, wow, this is incredible. It's still not really know exactly where we're going. It can also come with a little bit of naivety, right? This kind of new beginning energy, we can have a bit of a naivety to it. And we can make stupid judgments. We can make poor judgments out of stupidity, right? So those are the things that we want to be aware of. We want to really support ourselves in knowing that we know how to make the highest and best decisions that are leading us further and further and further. And for some reason, I'm being guided to remind you that things are really never what they seem. I taught a class this weekend, and I taught a class on Saturday and Sunday evening from 7 until midnight. And it's a class called Dig Deeper, and it's an advanced theta healing class. And at the day before the class began, I didn't have anybody signed up for the class. And I thought, oh, well, that'll work out nice because it's Rosh Hashanah and I won't have to, fill my schedule up so busily with now it's Rosh Hashanah and then now I'm teaching the class. And so I had kind of settled into the fact that I wasn't going to have any students in that class. And then last minute, essentially, I got a message that somebody had registered for the class. And I was like, oh, wow, that's cool. But it's one person. It's only one person. So I'm going to be teaching this class, dedicating, a tremendous amount, 12 hours to doing this class. And I'm going to be doing it alone with this person. This person lives in Vancouver. And we always fall into a lack mentality, right? Like, oh, is it worth it, right? But one of the things Vienna said to me that really it completely changed my practice and really changed how I see those things in big picture in every way is, and Vienna is the founder of Theta Healings, for those of you that don't know. Vienna said, she said, you're going to have a lot of classes where only one person signs up. What are you going to do? And it makes you think for a second. And I thought, well, maybe I could, refer them to somebody who's teaching in a class that has more students because, that'll be more of a benefit or this or that. And Vienna kind of cut us short and she said, you'll teach the class. She said, because that person chose you, okay? That person chose you to be their teacher. That person chose that time, that space, that moment for their own divine timing. And it is an illusion of this third plane reality that it's one person, because that one person could represent hundreds, thousands, even if not millions of people. And I had such an incredible experience this weekend teaching this incredible soul from Vancouver. And come to find out, this person and I are so aligned with our big picture vision. And she comes with a background with some of the amazing people that I look up to in the business of life coaching and career enhancing and personal development. And so it was funny because I would never tell somebody that story in my class. And I was so inspired to tell her what Vienna had taught us and how I was looking forward to what that this relationship would come about it. And it was funny because she said the same thing. She's like, I'm already thinking of people that I want to introduce you to and things we can do together and how I can help you with this and how I can help you with that. So let's be mindful of the limitations that our mind puts onto things. Let's be aware of the limitations that we say, hey, there's only this or there's only that, or those onlys. Let's look at the big picture and see what else is available for us there. So I feel like that is really a part of not only the energy of the week, I think that this is something that we want to carry into our lives. And I think by taking that into our lives and really allowing that to become a part of us and not seeing the limitation, but seeing the possibility, right? That this one person who's in my physical class really could equal about millions and millions of people that I would like to reach. So in today's meditation, let's open ourselves up. Let's open up ourselves up for that. So let's be ready. Let's be excited. Let's be mindful. My favorite little guy coming to say hi, Isaac. And let's open up our heart and our soul to all the possibilities that exist for us this week. Okay. So let's begin by uncrossing our arms and our legs. Let's uncross our arms and our legs and place our hands up. And I want to create the awareness that we're returning to the space that is for us. Feels like many of you have been so focused on taking care of other people. And in this energy of taking care of other people, you may have forgotten to put your oxygen mask on first. And we just want you to know that it's safe for you to put your oxygen mask on first, because we want to make sure that you understand that you're supported and you're nurtured. And through that nurturing and support that you do for yourself, then you can really maximize how you're going to take care of other people. Okay? So take 2 hands and put them over your heart. And just say to yourself, I'm proud of you. I am proud of you. I am proud of you. Tell your body that you are proud of it. I am proud of you, body. Thank you for supporting me on this journey. I am proud of you, mind. Thank you for inspiring me on this journey. Thank you to all the cells and organs of our body. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And from that place, I want you to imagine that there's this beautiful earth energy coming up through the soles of our feet, traveling up through our ankles, our calves, our knees, our thighs, and coming up through our chakras, coming up through our lower chakras, and our upper chakras, popping up outside the top of our head and forming a beautiful ball of light. See yourself in that ball of light. Once you see yourself in that ball of light, I want you to imagine that ball of light begins to take off. And it goes higher and higher and higher out past Earth's atmosphere, out into space, past different planets and galaxies in the Milky Way, and go higher and higher and higher until we come to a beautiful golden-like layer. Through the golden-like layer, we elevate ourselves to this beautiful jelly-like substance layer, which feels almost like liquid. We allow the jelly-like substance layer to push us forward and push us up higher and higher and higher. And as our jelly-like substance layer, as we push through the jelly-like substance layer, we see above us a beautiful pink haze, which is the law of compassion. And as we immerse our energy through the law of compassion, we enter into the 7th plane of all that is, the plane of absolute oneness, of creation. And you feel this tingling sensation all over your body as you witness this beautiful pearlescent energy. It's from this place that everything and anything in the entire universe can be changed and transformed. Remember, our reality is just a reflection of our beliefs. So what beliefs are we holding on to that are no longer working for us? So that's what we want to start off with today. We want to start off with, I'm going to offer you some downloads. If this is your first time watching, all you have to do is say yes to receive the downloads. And just hold this space while we're in this meditation. We're in a theta brainwave now. So we're accessing our subconscious mind. Would you like to know what it feels like and that it's safe for you to embark on a new journey? Would you like to know that as you embark on the new journey that you're supported and that you're cared for and that you're guided? Would you like to know what it feels like to know how to step in the direction that you need to step in, to trust yourself of the direction that you're stepping into? If you'd like that, say yes. Would you like to know what it feels like and that you know that you can trust the people around you, you can trust your team, or you can trust your community to help lead you in the right direction? If you would like that, say yes. You know, I want to remind us all that we all have a tribe. We all have a tribe. You know, many of us are blessed enough to have a physical tribe. But you also have a spiritual tribe. You have a tribe in the upper world, a tribe of angels and guides and masters who are always guiding you and always allowing you to be led in the right direction. And if we feel like we're not heading in the right direction, there's a good chance that we're not listening properly. So would you like to know what it feels like and that you know how to listen to your spiritual system, to your guides, your angels, and your masters? And would you like to know that you are always being led in the right direction and to be able to trust that? Would you like to know the Creator's highest definition of what it feels like to trust and what trust is and how you can trust and when to trust and to have discernment in those that you should not trust? If you would like that, say yes. So there's this feeling that, you've got this creeper on your tail. I don't know where this is coming from. Maybe you know. So you've got this creeper on your tail, this energy that's like watching you like a hawk. And you're fearing this energy or you're feeling this creeper. And so we want to protect you. We want to download you that you know what it feels like and that you know that you're protected in all of your endeavors and all of your journeys and all of your adventures. If you would like that, say yes. And also that, for sure, we are being watched. We're being watched by people who are supportive of us, but we're also being watched by people who may have ill intentions against us or people who may be jealous of us. But the choice is are we going to move forward through that? Or are we going to allow them to keep us back in fear of somebody stealing something from us or in fear of somebody finding something out that we don't want out there? But let's allow ourselves to remove ourselves from the fear of any of that happening, because that's what stops us. That's what holds us back. So would you like to know what it feels like and that you know how to, it's an interesting download, but it says be an inspiration for your enemies. Be an inspiration for your enemies, right? When your light is so bright, it's blinding. And when your light is so bright, what happens when a light is so bright and it blinds? People walk away, right? People walk away. And so it's too much. So would you like to know that your light, would you like to know what it feels like to shine your light so bright that any negativity or any of the naysayers or any of the opposition that you fear just kind of goes away because they can't handle your light? Would you like that? Say yes. That feels very, very important. So I'm being reminded of the Fool, right? The Fool on the tarot, he stands at the edge of the ledge, like he stands on the edge of a cliff, right? And he has the whole horizon ahead of him. Some could argue that this is a scary place. It's a scary place that if you're standing on the ledge, you might fall off, right? But I also offer, you could also fly. And I love to fly. And so if you're standing on the ledge, standing on the edge, and there's nowhere, it feels like there's nowhere for you to go, we just want you to know that you can elevate and ascend and truly fly. And so would you like to know what it feels like that you know how to fly and that it's safe for you to fly? And would you like to know that wherever you go, however you get there, when you get there, that there's going to be plenty. There is plenty. The land of milk and honey. Just know that there is plenty where you're going. There's plenty in the world. There's plenty of everything. There's plenty of love. There's plenty of support. There's plenty of everything. Everything you want, there's plenty of. So if you would like to know the Creator's definition and perspective of plenty, and the law of plenty and how to tap into that energy, just say yes. Beautiful. And last but not least, we would like to download you with what it feels like to know unconditional love in every cell of your body, that you're worthy of unconditional love, and that unconditional love is your guidance system. We want you to know that. Can we offer you that download? We also want to offer you download that you're safe. You're safe. You're safe. Just say it to yourself. I am safe. I am safe. I am safe. Great. Now I want you to take your palms and rub your palms together really, 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 really fast. Faster and faster and faster and faster and faster and faster and faster. Take your palms and put your palms over your eyes. The eyes are the windows to the soul. When you're ready, you can open your eyes and receive that energy. And then you can put your palms down whenever you're ready. Whew. Cheers to new beginnings, my friends. That's funny. My cup says live, laugh, love. So with laughter and love, life is sweet. Have an amazing week, my friends. I'm going to be doing some more random Facebook Lives instead of scheduled ones. So if you have your notifications turned on for Facebook, and also I'm on YouTube as well, but if you have that turned on, you'll know when I'm going live. And you can, as always, you can always watch things after they're posted. So don't feel like you always have to be right here, right now. Although I love having you right here, right now. Boy, thank you, Marianne. So nice to see you. Guys, have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful day and a wonderful week. And I'll see you next week. Much love to you all.